First day that I'm in the weight room, I'm in there taking a break, getting a quick workout, and Justin Hardy walks up to me, taps me on the shoulder in the middle of a rep and says, "Hey, I'm your senior receiver." And I'm looking at this guy, okay, we'll talk later, But those guys are just eager. They're eager to learn. They want to be a part of what we're doing here, and they're excited to see that we can help them get better. So the response, like Coach said, has been amazing.
Yeah, you've got a couple of pretty good ones that won't show up on tape from last year.
Right.
With Mikey Dudick and Justin. Did you gone back and looked at tape from 2 years
ago? I have, yeah. The thing I'm telling these guys right now is a lot of guys make it to the NFL. And what it takes to stay there is what you learn through the course of these next 3 to 4 years. It's a habit. So being great, being a great player is a habit. It's not just something that just happens. It develops at one moment in time. It's something that's consistent, and it's something you have to really make a part of who you are on a daily basis. Because you see guys coming in and out of the league and flash, and then they disappear. It's because it wasn't a habit for them. It's like a record, one hit wonder.
How does your NFL experience help in your career, or how do you think it will help?
I've coached some of the best guys in the NFL right now. And just coaching those guys, going through some of their struggles that they had, whether it be a guy, Johnny Knox, that had a hard time getting off a press early in his career, or a guy like Brandon Marshall, who's been a dominant force in the league for quite a while right now. You just see the different body types, and you see the problematic problems that these guys have had, or the areas that they're really good. And it just helps you be able to forecast where a young guy might end up being at the end.
What's ground zero? What do you start with when you get ready for spring practice?
Ground zero is a lot of work. It's a ton of work because now we're talking about having the same philosophy, having the same language that we talk with one another. When the game's going, things are moving fast. It's like battle. It's like conflict. You got to have one accord. Okay, so ground zero is from a language standpoint. It starts there, from terminology, from definition of terms that I'm going to use on game day, to calls that the linemen make during the game, to identifications where we point the mic and telling the receiver, hey, you're going to stay man on this play right now. So it's a language to begin with, one. And then it's fundamentals, and it's going to be continual fundamentals. And today we had a conditioning session. And the thing that I was preaching today is don't let being tired compromise your fundamentals, because those are going to show up when you don't want them to, either in a good way or a bad way. And if you have consistent fundamentals when you're tired, it's going to come out on the field. It's going to show up on the field. You're going to sink your hips, drive down low, get in and out of the break. But if you get tired and you're running your conditioning drills and you're high and you're popping up, you're raising up, that's going to show up on game day as well.
You may have already talked about this, but talk a little bit about what you've learned about your personnel, the group.
Like I said, they're probably the most eager group I've been around in quite a while. They're bright-eyed, bushy-tailed kids. They want to do well. They want to get to the NFL. They all seem to have a high level of intelligence. This has been very impressive because I think the greatest players in the NFL are some of the smartest players in the NFL, or in college when they run college. And that's a skill set that people don't tend to adore as much as they should. Is the intelligence of a player and the awareness and his ability to feel himself in space and to find the open zones, know how to run leverage on DBs, so on and so forth. So there's a level of intelligence that I've been impressed with.
They've been through a lot in the last year or so. I don't know how familiar you are with it. Maybe you're very familiar with it. Do you sense that they're ready for some stability, ready to be coached, that they're happy to have you guys come in here?
I think they're ready to be respected, and I think they're excited about the treatment that they're going to get here with Coach Smith. He's a glass half full guy. He's a guy that'll pour into you, make you believe in yourself, believe in the God-given ability that you have. So I think that's an environment, and it's a grounds to flourish and really thrive and to grow to become the best player, best person, best man that you can be. I think one of his philosophies is he's going to teach you to be a better man, and he's going to instill those habits and those fundamental principles that are going to make you a better man. But in turn, you're also going to be a better player. The better man you are half the time is going to equate to you being a better player as well. So I think they're refreshed to see that we're on their side, to see that we want to not only pull the best out of them, but also pour the best that we have into them.
What was attractive to you about this job?
The responsibility. I was working in Indianapolis for the Colts at the time. I'd been there about a month since the time that we left Tampa. and just the increased responsibility here in this role was something that was attractive to me. So beyond the NFL shield and all that, the ability to have more of a role, more of a presence, more of an impact is something that drew me to the job.
What do you think about Champaign-Urbana so far?
Champaign-Urbana, I haven't seen much of it. I've seen a lot of that office over there, but other than the Hyatt and Distill that's across the street, I've not gotten much out into the town.
Have you been able to meet with players yet?
Yes, yeah, we have.
How did the interviews go?
Player meetings have been excellent. They really have. You know, this is like I was saying before, it's an intelligent group. They want to learn, they want to study, they want to do what's going to help them get to the next level. And not only that, you know, you're not going to work with all NFL guys in the college level. So just understanding that greatness is a habit, and it's something that can be displayed not only on the football field, but in your work life. And all these habits will help these guys project them on to their careers wherever they may go.